Good morning. This is Bill from out of Europa, Naples, and today I've got this gorgeous S-Class. Here's the thing, it's been brought to my attention that, I may be too forgiving of some of these cars. Not this one in particularly, but I'm too quick to call them stunning or gorgeous, and I do have to cop to that. I mean, I'll admit, look, there's women out there, mostly women, who can see some really, really ugly, hairless, belching baby and say, oh my God, it's adorable, look how cute it is. And it really isn't. And to a certain extent, I'm kind of the same way with cars. I mean, this was, a comment on the Cadillac CTS I did recently, for that, no, it isn't stunning and gorgeous. It's pretty ugly, it's a great used car, but it's just not that attractive. I disagree. It's not just the styling of the car, even though I really like it. It's also the bravery of Cadillac in going so outside their box and making it, and making a success out of it. But, again, I'm an emotional guy. I'm sentimental. I just love these damn things. And I don't think I'm going to get accused of, being over the top when I call this car absolutely gorgeous and stunning. This is the S-Class Coupe. It's the flagship of the Mercedes lineup. New for 2015. Look at this thing. I mean, what incredible styling. Talk about hearkening back to the days of, grandeur of the automotive world. In a way that's modern, sleek, attractive, and just drop dead gorgeous in the most subtle sort of way. I mean, this isn't going to make some preteen kid, jump up in his seat and point and scream. But what it is going to do is get appreciative glances and nods from just about anybody, adult-oriented. That sounds like a movie genre. Anyway, from people who can really appreciate classic styling and, what is essentially one of the best cars in the world, if not the best car in the world. Mercedes just has built this thing to such exacting, incredible standards. They've asked so much of their engineers, and everybody has delivered. Okay, so again, 2015, this one has less than 5,000 miles. It's finished in an Designo Anthracite Blue outside. There's some debate about how to pronounce Designo. That's the way I do it. You can disagree. We can fight to the death over it, but I'm sticking with it. The color is just gorgeous. It's absolutely stunning. A beautiful, beautiful color. There I go over using those words again, but it is. I haven't seen that color before, and man, does it look good. You've got 19-inch bi-spoke AMG wheels, part of the AMG Sport Package. You've got that big panoramic Vista roof on top. You've got a look at the streamlined, that gorgeous integrated spoiler, the wraparound taillights. Because it has the Sport Package, it has the AMG bumpers, makes it very similar to the the AMG versions of these cars. You can see the S badging on the back, the 4MATIC logo. That's the all-wheel drive system, and this thing's just new. Absolutely new, and it's gorgeous. Look at the pillarless windows in this car, so front and back go down, frameless glass, so this whole big area here is open to the world when you put them down. And again, wow, what a machine. Well, that's what happens when the phone rings and the filming stops. It's fine, you just splice the pieces together, you're good to go. Now, let's say that you're a traditional S-Class Coupe buyer, so that means you're fairly well-to-do, and you've got, probably 4 cars, including this one. But, you've done your shopping, you're coming out to the car, you've got an armload full of Fabergé eggs. How do you get into the trunk? You can't really press a button. Well, you can sweep your foot, your Gucci loafer, under the license plate there, and open sesame. Up comes the trunk. Very, very nice feature. See, I've got my bunch of crap in there. I'm going for a trip today. Nice big trunk in this car. Everything as it should be. You got the factory mats there. Of course, it's a power trunk. You don't want to strain yourself opening and closing it. And there it is. Everything lovely. Let's have a look under the hood. Now under here, we're going to find Mercedes-Benz. If I can find the damn release. I swear to God, it used to be easier in other cars. You're going to find Mercedes-Benz new S-Class power plant. It's 4.7 liters, 449 horsepower. It's just a potent, vicious engine. Great gas mile. Well, what, 1624 in this thing, but I mean, if you have to ask about the mileage, it's probably not the car for you. But what a terrific, terrific engine. Throaty, beautiful sound from the V8. It has hydraulically activated exhaust openers, so when you nail it, it really gets a nice growl inside the cabin. 7-speed automatic transmission, very, very smooth, buttery, a fantastic engine befitting of this, incredible car. God, if there's a better looking color than this blue anthracite, I don't know what it is. The styled mirrors. I mean, this car is just gorgeous. All right, and continuing with gorgeous, there is some Designo Brown leather. Man, does that look good. I've seen these in red, and it's nice, but I feel like this is the color. You can see the materials, the fit and finish, starting the back seat there. For an S, it's not, tons of legroom, and who cares? The backseat passengers are not your concern. You can stuff some kids back there, whoever you want, it's fine. I wouldn't worry about them. Once they're in the back, just tune them out. Forget about them. Here you see the seatbelt presenters with the Burmester sound speaker even in there. The amount of engineering in this car and the way that they've designed the materials, the flow, it's just gorgeous. I don't care if I use that word too much. It's gorgeous, this car. Let's hop in and fire it up. All right, so here we've got basically the everyday version of the Starship Enterprise. Now, it slid out the seatbelt there for me. It is beeping at me. Mercedes didn't want to make it stop doing that. Let's get that on and see what we're at. Now, this one does have a 3-spoke steering wheel. I like that. 3-spoke steering wheel, wooden leather, very, very nice. You've got your array of gadgetry over there. Up top, you've got your optional heads-up display, very, very cool. Beautiful big Vista roof there, absolutely gorgeous. Of course, that has a power cover, retractable, Dynamica roof, pretty cool stuff. You got these 4 vents here for your air conditioning, a little bit family truckster style. Might be a little too much. The knobs to control the airflow. I don't know. It's nice. I like them. You can move them all around, slide them up and down. Pretty cool stuff. These are two 12.3-inch screens that are, of course, customizable. Gives you a very nice display of your gauges and tack, temperature, all kinds of different stuff. Also, in between those 2 gauges comes all the steering assist and lane assist stuff. This car will essentially drive itself for short distances if you drop the ball. You can see it's got a rectangle in the mirrors. That's part of the driver assistance package. Down here you've got your cool seats, hot seats. That clever little guy lets you adjust the passenger seat. Here's your 82-way power seats. Nice stuff. Burmester speaker there, one of 24 in the car. Of course, your window mirror controls, lock and unlock. And again, the styling, the design, the beautiful walnut trim, all elegantly put into place. The accoutrements of this car are just fantastic. What else we got? Multifunction wheel. You got your flippity flips there if you want to bang your way through the gears. Over here in this screen, this is just fantastic. This has the new slider control instead of that keypad they used to have. So this will let you slide your way around the car. Pretty cool stuff. And this brings up different menus. You can also get some direct menus here. And let's try this one because that's, again, my favorite one. And these are the massage seats. So let me get that going. All right, massage. What do we got? Classic, active workout, mobilizing, classic, again, activating, hot, relaxing massage shoulders. I'm a little too hot for that. I'm going to go with the class. No, not the class. That's boring. I'm going to do a mobilizing massage. See how that feels. So you can do that passenger or driver side. Of course, it also has the dynamic seat, so it'll inflate the left when you turn right and inflate the right bolster when you turn left. Keeps you securely planted. Nice stuff. You have these piano key style climate control setup down here. Very nice, smooth. You've got a, what do you have here? You got some cup holders you can get into. Nice stuff. There's a DVD drive probably for the nav. Under here you got, oh, look at that, an actual honest-to-God ashtray. Yeah, of course, never been used. But that's pretty neat stuff. Of course, they figure some Germans on this. All right, what do we have? Radio, so you can get it. Oh, God, that massage is lovely. Nice interface. You can scroll your way through the different stations. We'll keep it on that one. What else we got here? Okay, so we got HD radio, AM, satellite radio, internet radio, info on radio. Over here we got some vehicle. Watch the way the car comes driving up. Love that. You can go through the different settings, change and customize the screens. You know, you could take a lot of time to make this thing what you want it to be. Down here inside the dash, or in the glove box, we have the perfume setup. Look at that. So it's got a diffuser in there. You can have different scents permeate the car. You know, the smell of money is probably going to be the most popular. Inside here, what do you got? Stuff. There's places to put stuff. You got a little pouch there for your phone. Connector. Look at that. It's got a lightning connector. Nice. Look at the hand-stitched or quilted leather here on those hot and cool seats. The white stitching, beautiful part of the Designo thing. Carries over to the dash. The beautiful matching leather on the dash with the walnut and the swoops and the curves. Oh, God, what a machine. All right, let's go for a ride. So I've got it on comfort setting, which is fine. I mean, the thing is fast. It does like a 12.8 quarter mile, 0 to 60 in, you know, 4.8 or 4.5. Very, very quick car. Oh, didn't like that. Something was close. You know, it's insanely quick for a big, heavy, you know, terrifically styled car. And who cares? Because right now I'm getting a massage. I'm floating on air driving to work. I feel like $1 million. You know, I'm like the chairman of the board driving this car. Everyone else can go straight to hell. And, you know, it's just fantastic. So there's the house with the giraffes. Look at that. I think they're fake. Yeah, I mean, okay, so I hammer it a little bit in comfort. There's, oh, God. And it, you know, it pops off, it growls. That big V8 just growls. Turbo boost kicking in. You know, it's the pinnacle of engineering, this car. It's everything to all people. And that's really hard to do. I mean, so you've got to have this incredible boulevard cruiser, this car that feels good going around the twisty roads in the mountains, that performs, you know, a car that has a buttery smooth ride, a car that is extremely quiet at all speeds, so you're kind of detached from reality outside, the horrible reality of people struggling to pay the bills. You can be encapsulated from that. You know, it's an incredible feat of engineering, and they do it for significantly less money than the Bentley version, which I'm just not sure is as good a car as this. I'm hate to say it. It just, you know, this has more in terms of, you know, the way it feels going down the road, the overall engineering quality. Okay, so it doesn't do 200 miles an hour. Who the hell cares? You know, I mean, unless you're some chic trying to get to your, you know, cottage out there. Oh, it's done that shut-off thing that I hate. Let's get that off. There we go. I mean, it freaks me out. I've driven so many old turds in my life. When one of them shuts off at a traffic light, I freak out, you know? I feel like I'm not going to get it restarted. So this whole thing is, you know, new to me for the last few years. Okay, so what does it do? The car basically drives itself. It keeps its lanes. It'll brake. It'll accelerate. It'll keep distance in front. It'll park itself. You can let go of the wheel, and it'll steer itself into a parallel parking space. You know, it is an incredible, incredible car that you're just going to love. And it's, again, 2015 S550 Coupe, 4,300 miles. Gorgeous, stunning. Do you hear me, Kenneth? Stunning and gorgeous color combination. And no, you're not wrong. Okay, anyway, doesn't matter. Gorgeous, gorgeous car, ready to go. No stories, one owner, mint. 2015 S550 4MATIC Coupe. Give us a call, 239-649-7300, on the web at mercedesexpert.com. Thanks so much for having a look. We appreciate it. We'll see you with the next one. Take care.